Hi everyone, I'm John Pawlak. Welcome back to Ion Harness Racing. Well, a funny thing happened to Well Said on his way to possible Pace for the Year or even Horse of the Year honors. He lost. It happened this past Saturday in a division of the Tattersalls Pace, in which If I Can Dream came up the rail and won a division of the $585,000 stakes for driver Tim Tetrick.
Well Said, a short lead, dial or no dial, sheer desire on the outside. They're coming down to the finish, a wild scramble. If I Can Dream is one of...
It was apparently just one of those things. Well Said's trainer Steve Elliott said his star pacer came out of the race A-OK.
He's fine. He ate up all his dinner and everything. You know, he had no temperature, nothing. We scoped him. He was clean. Got his blood back this morning. Everything was in order. So, you know, just one of them things. I changed his shoes there for that race, you know, on that clay. And I think, you know, in my opinion, he was slipping a little bit. But, you know, you never know.
But your plan is still to go to Toronto?
Oh, yeah, he's already up there, and he's already been entered.
Older horses were also in the spotlight this past weekend in the Allerage Paces and Trots, and among them there was a thrilling finish in the $80,000 Pace for Mares. Southwind Tempo went a brilliant mile, but in the end it was only a prelude to Tug River Princess's closing kick for Hall of Fame driver John Campbell.
Wire up on the outside, Southwind Tempo. It's Tug River Princess, Southwind Tempo, Apricot Brandy at the rail. Tug River Princess trips out to win it.
Among juveniles, last week's Kentucky Futurity winner Muscle Hill took the week off, which meant that one of his rivals, Explosive Matter, had his moment in the sun in a division of the $306,000 Bluegrass for 3-year-old colt and gelding trotters.
Explosive Matter, and Explosive Matter is wrapped up, and he wins it 2.5 at the finish.
Racing, of course, is only part of the draw in Lexington each October. One of the sport's top yearling sales is always on the calendar. Randy Manges, chief executive of the Lexington Selected Sales, said that a drop in yearling prices, given the state of the economy, was not unexpected. But given that, he was happy with the sale results.
I thought, considering with the economy and everything, I thought it was great. I thought we had a very solid sale. At our very top end, we just didn't have that colder trotting filly that, you know, in other years we've had that $400,000 yearling. We just didn't have one.
Corey Callahan took some time away from his driving duties this weekend and worked with Harrington Raceway and the Kent County SPCA to do a little good work on behalf of pet adoption. A total of 7,000 pounds of pet food were donated by racing fans, who also got a chance to meet some adorable critters being put up for adoption. Callahan pledged 25 cents for each pound of pet food donated and thus happily wrote a check for $1,800 to the SPCA, which called this past Sunday's event the biggest fundraiser they have ever hosted. Another driver, Stefan Bouchard, was honored this past week by the Standardbred Owners Association of New York for recently driving his 7,000th career winner. Bouchard, who's also a USTA director, steered Winnie the Who to victory on October 2nd at Yonkers Raceway to reach the important milestone. Memories of another driver, however, came into the headlines past week. In a somber note, Darrell Bussey, the leading North American dash-winning driver in 1975 and a regular leader for many, many years on the Chicago racing circuit, died this past Thursday at age 67 following a lengthy illness. We offer our condolences to Bussey's family and his many, many fans. Harness racing and standardbred horses come to life each month in the colorful pages of Hoofbeats, the sport's most widely read magazine. We call it Reporting with Horsepower. Don't miss a single issue. Subscribe online today. It will start to come down to the Breeders' Crown this coming weekend. Woodbine Racetrack will play host to the eliminations for the 2009 Breeders' Crown for 2- and 3-year-olds. The USTA, of course, will offer in-depth online coverage of these important races when it debuts a special Breeders' Crown website, which will be posted starting this coming Monday, October 19th. Simply visit ustrotting.com and follow the Breeders' Crown link. If you remember, last week's quiz question was about a surprise Breeders' Crown winner. The question was, who paid the highest mutual in Crown history? And the answer was Cadelia, who just last year upset Lantern Chronos and paid $152 to win the $500,000 Breeders' Crown for 3-year-old filly trotters. Our congratulations go to Susan Pond of Edmonton, Alberta, who was chosen from among the correct submissions. Susan, we have an autograph poster of new Hall of Famer Dave Pallone headed your way. The results of the Breeders' Crown is always taken into account by voters for Horse of the Year, but it's not always the deciding factor, it would appear. Last year, Some Beach Somewhere won both the Crown and Horse of the Year honors, and that broke a string of several years in which we did not have a horse to win both the Breeders' Crown and go on to be named Horse of the Year. Who was, prior to Some Beach Somewhere, the horse who won both the Crown and the Horse of the Year title in the very same year? The most recent before Some Beach Somewhere. If you know, send it to us via email at i@ustrotting.com. We'll pick a winner from among the correct entries, and a beautiful winter weight fleece vest will be the prize this week. That's it for this week's edition of Ion Harness Racing. Next week, we'll take a look at the Breeders' Crown eliminations from Woodbine and, of course, look ahead to the Breeders' Crown finals. Of course, if you have any questions or comments, we'd love to hear from you. Send them via email to i@ustrotting.com. Till next week, then, I'm John Pawlak. Thanks for watching.